What if I told you that in some parts of the world, people argue more about SUVs than politics? Seriously, families sit down for dinner, and the conversation goes like this. Pass the bread. Oh, and by the way, petrol is king. Then someone else slams the table. No way. Land Cruiser for life. And just like that, it's war. That's the kind of passion these two machines create. The Toyota Land Cruiser LC300 and the Nissan Patrol Y62 aren't just cars. They're rivals with fan bases so loyal, you'd think they were football teams. One promises unbreakable reliability. The other delivers raw V8 muscle. One is called the King of the Desert. The other is worship for never giving up. But here's the fun part. Ask 10 people which one is better, and you'll get 10 completely different answers, and probably a few arguments along the way. So today we're going deep. Not just specs, not just features, but the stories, the culture, and the obsession behind the world's greatest SUV rivalry. And by the end, you'll know exactly why the Land Cruiser versus Patrol debate will never die. When you look at a car, the front tells you almost everything. And with the Land Cruiser LC300 and Patrol Y62, the face is more than design. It's history staring back at you. The Land Cruiser's front end screams tradition. Boxy, upright, strong. It's Toyota saying, we're still the same unstoppable machine you've trusted for 70 years, just sharper. Slim LED lights, bold grille, tougher stance. You instantly know this SUV was born to survive. The Patrol, though, has a different attitude. The V-Motion grille, those C-shaped LEDs, and all that chrome. It's not just a face, it's a statement. It wants attention. Park one outside a hotel, and people know you've arrived. Under the hood, the Cruiser shocks you with a twin-turbo V6, smaller, but stronger than the old V8. Meanwhile, the Patrol doubles down with a massive, naturally aspirated V8. It's a battle between modern efficiency and old-school muscle. This front story is like two boxers squaring up. One young, sharp, calculated. The other big, raw, and powerful. Now spin these giants around, and let's talk about what pushes them forward. Their backs, their muscle. The Land Cruiser's back is its TNGF platform. Lighter, stiffer, smarter. Pair that with crawl control, locking diffs, and multi-terrain select. And you got a machine that makes off-roading feel almost effortless. Toyota built this to conquer mountains, mud, and rocky trails. But the Patrol, its backstory is pure brute strength. That V8 roar, the hydraulic body motion control, and a suspension system that feels like it was designed to surf dunes. Ask anyone in Dubai which SUV they'd trust on a sand dune, and they'll probably point at the Patrol. The Cruiser might be more agile, but the patrol feels like it is raw lungs that just never run out of breath. One is precision engineering. From the side view, you see not just the SUV's lines, but its reputation. And here's where things get cultural. In Australia, the Land Cruiser isn't a car, it's survival. Farmers, miners, and explorers will tell you stories of Land Cruisers that ran for 500,000 kilometers without complaint. In Africa, humanitarian agencies trust it because it simply doesn't quit. But in the Middle East, the patrol is king of the desert. It's the family hauler, the dune climber, the luxury symbol. Young drivers tune them, race them, and push them to limits you wouldn't believe. For many, owning a patrol is like joining a club. Pricing also plays into the side view. The Land Cruiser commands more money, $85,000 and up. The patrol undercuts it, offering V8 power and luxury for a bit less. From the outside, it can look like the smarter buy. And loyalty? It runs deep. You don't just buy one of these SUVs. You join a side in a never-ending rivalry. Finally, let's open the doors and step inside. The Land Cruiser LC300 greets you with a cabin that's rugged but modern. Big touchscreen, clean dashboard, Toyota safety sense, wireless connectivity. Everything feels functional, yet premium. It's the kind of interior that says, adventure is coming, but you'll be comfortable getting there. The patrol, though, feels more like a luxury lounge. Quilted leather with Trim's Bose speakers. It's built for comfort. You get in, sink into the seats, and it feels less like an off-roader and more like a rolling VIP room. Living with each SUV is a different story. The Cruiser gives you confidence in harsh terrain. The Patrol gives you calm on long highways. Both offer space, comfort, and tech, but their personalities are worlds apart. The interior, 15 minutes. Finally, let's open the doors and step inside. The Land Cruiser LC300 greets you with a cabin that's rugged but modern. Big touchscreen, clean dashboard, Toyota safety sense, wireless connectivity. Everything feels functional, yet premium. It's the kind of interior that says, adventure is coming, but you'll be comfortable getting there. The Patrol, though, feels more like a luxury lounge. Quilted leather with Trim's Bose speakers. It's built for comfort. You get in, sink into the seats, and it feels less like an off-road or more like a rolling VIP room. Living with each SUV is a different story. The Cruiser gives you confidence in harsh terrain. The Patrol gives you calm on long highways. Both offer space, comfort, and tech, but their personalities are worlds apart. So, front to back, side to interior, these two SUVs couldn't be more different. Yet they're forever compared. The Land Cruiser LC300 is precision, durability, and trust. The Nissan Patrol Y62 is power, luxury, and presence. Which one's better? That depends on you. Do you want the machine that will outlast almost anything? Or the one that makes every drive feel like performance? Drop your thoughts below. Team Land Cruiser or Team Patrol? Because this debate isn't ending tonight. And that's exactly why it's so legendary.